G'day folks, Ziggy D here, talking about Heist League. It's broken, but I love it. Heist is one of GGG's more ambitious league mechanics in a while. It's actually insane how much lore, different unique characters, dialogue, content, new things to loot that it offers. It has to be the largest amount of content since we got Acts 5 through 10, and that expansion didn't offer an alternate endgame. It's perhaps this ambition that has been the cause of one of the more buggy and messy league launches we've had in a while as well. Player collision in the Rogue Harbor means that sometimes the stash is blocked, rogues sometimes won't open doors or they get stuck in combat when you tell them to do their job, and lots of people have been consistently crashing out of heists losing their loot, which is on the more severe end of things that can go wrong at a league launch. Bugs aside, the alert system is also, in my opinion, incorrectly implemented. Right now, when you kill guards and patrols in heists while breaking in, you gain alert level, and a large amount in many cases too. Sneaking is not really an option apart from avoiding the occasional patrol, so the result of the on-kill alert gain is to, well, not kill things. And so once you realize you can get more chests if you don't kill stuff, the first phase of heist quickly devolves into kiting around guards without fighting them while you loot chests and move through the heist. This isn't ideal for a few reasons. One, we shouldn't really be discouraging players from killing things in an action RPG in general. 2, it's really janky gameplay to kite monsters around without killing them. And 3, it doesn't really even make sense from a stealthy heist perspective either. If you're going on a heist and a guard spots you, incapacitating them should be the answer to stopping them from sounding the alarm, right? So I see 2 solutions for this alert issue. The first is that being in combat with the guards slowly fills the alert bar, and when you kill them, that this stops. This makes sense from a stealthy perspective, encourages you to avoid unnecessary fights still, and it doesn't discourage killing the guards, in fact it encourages killing them quickly. The drawback here is that it overly favors high damage characters over players who build tankier and want to take their time. The other and better solution in my mind is to make it so that when you get spotted, you get a small boost in alert level, but then you can take your time to kill them without further penalty. Now to be fair, this does make less sense from an immersion perspective, but it still encourages avoiding unnecessary fights while sneaking in, and it provides a more even playing field for different styles of play. And most importantly, it avoids this whole kiting around not killing stuff business, which I just think is very silly. There are a few other things that will need to change for Heist to really shine, I think. Some of these are some door opening animations need speeding up. Note that I don't mean the job performance aspect of this, as that's based on rogue skill levels and gear, and that's cool because it's a progression system. But rather the really slow animations of doors is what I'm talking about, that sometimes block your movement and skills, even when they look like they're open. It's quite frustrating. Some of the jobs also, like agility for example, seem to take way longer than other jobs, and it's unclear whether levels and gear even speed them up since they're scripted animations without a progress bar. There's no real sense of progression here, it feels, and it's also quite frustrating. Ranged attack exiles seem to get stuck fighting random guards all of the time, and they don't listen to you when you tell them to open a door. They should immediately drop what they're doing and come over and do their job. It's our job to kill the guards, not theirs. But a couple of small improvements here to the alert system and a few of these annoyances, and I think we've got a real winner because, as my title suggests, despite these bugs and issues that we're having, I'm really enjoying heisting. So I can't imagine how much more I'll be enjoying it when these things get improved. The escaping aspect of it is intense, difficult and thrilling. Maybe some things are a little bit overtuned, but overall it's quite an exciting piece of gameplay. The loot overall has also been pretty awesome, and especially choosing from a bunch of weird gem qualities, new item bases, uniques and such in the Grand Heist is a really fun mechanic as well, to be able to choose from like 5 different things. The League mechanic also serves as a pretty satisfying and fairly independent alternate endgame mechanic, which I'm always a fan of seeing more of that sort of stuff. You will need to grab some heist from maps for sure to keep fueling the machine, but you can spend a long time heisting, and I'm only in tier 1 maps because I'm simply addicted to the heist and haven't been progressing it at all. Above all else though, and this is something that many of you may not notice if you're playing solo, this is the first truly co-op friendly League mechanic we've had, and I love it. My partner and I have been playing League starts together for a while now, and coming from Harvest, which was fully anti-co-op, to Heist is a real joy. Each party member gets an artifact and earns coins from heists. If one person dies, the other can get their loot and escape. You can time opening chests and doors together to pull off some clever strategies. If you get a sweet drop, one player can take it out of the heist early to secure it while the other one continues. Party members still earn some XP for their rogues so they don't get screwed in their own progression, and above all else, it's just a really fun mechanic to group for. So yes, Heist is pretty broken, but I love it. A few fixes in the next few days, and I think it'll be a great league that could easily go core. But that's it for my thoughts. I'm keen to hear yours in the comments below. That's it for now. I'm Ziggy D, and thanks for watching.
Oh, I thought you said you were dead.
Oh, I'm good. Oh, now I'm dead. Fucking crap. Okay.